Hello everyone, Mr. Nacho here, and today I wanted to bring you a crit build for everyone that is tired of using the corrosive rounds. So when it comes to the build, we are using the Black Maw with the overflow and momentum. When it comes to the main weapon, you might as well just go Chicago Typewriter or the XMG57, but I like the Black Maw the most, so that's why I'm using it. When it comes to the armor, we are using the Leto Mark II helmet, High Noon Duds, Trainer Work Boots, and Labyrinth Gauntlets. This is not the most optimized version of the build. This is not the highest armor that you can get. When it comes to the relic, we are using the Tranquil Heart for the passive HP regeneration. The fragments we are using is the fire rate, crit damage, and weak spot damage. When it comes to the secondary, we are using MP60 with Song of Aether and Harmonizer. And when it comes to melee, we are using the Spectral Blade with Reinvigorate. Right now, for the star of the show, we are using that Nightweaver's Grudge, which is a pretty rare amulet, but this is extremely nice when you don't want to use the corrosive rounds. Basically what it does is it gives you 20% crit chance and haste when you are within 22.5 meters of an entity suffering from status effect. Originally it was 15 meters, but thanks to amplitude, we are getting 22.5 meters of the range. So this is an extremely nice range because the ideal range for Black Maw is 20 meters anyway. So this is the range you want to be in, and we can apply the status effects extremely easily. The first effect that we can apply is Overloaded, which is extremely easy to apply because we have it constantly. We have Overflow stacking itself thanks to the Stone of Malevolence. And also we have the Song of Aether, which applies slow, which counts as the status effect. This has the exact same range as the passive from Nightweaver's Grudge, which synergizes extremely well. Also, the amplitude increases the range of our Spectral Blade Whirlwind, so we have the easier time just dealing with groups. And Song of Aether also does damage to flying units, and it's extremely useful. We are using Harmonizer on it to increase the mod damage for it. The level 10 passive doesn't really do anything for us, but the mod damage is really nice. When it comes to the rest of the jewelry, the rings, we are using the Xania's Malice and Probability Cord. Then we are using the Akari Warband and previously mentioned Stone of Malevolence. When it comes to the crit chance multipliers that we have 10% crit chance from the base weapon. We have 5% per archetype, which also is 10%. We have 20% from the necklace, 15% from Hunter's ability, 15% from Akari Warband, and 30% from Momentum Mutator. So we are getting 100% crit chance without using the corrosive rounds, which is really nice. The corrosive rounds passive that is hidden also makes it so that the target takes 10% more damage. However, we are using the overflow, which gives us 15% fire rate and 15% reload speed. And the fire rate has a nice quality of being a multiplicative damage modifier because it just increases the amount of bullets that we can fire. So this, in theory, overall should do more damage than the corrosive rounds. Also, the shock and overloaded passive is extremely nice for dealing with groups, and also it has a high stagger. So this really covers everything that we could want from a build. It has single target damage, it has AoE, it has crit chance, it has crit damage, it has decent melee weapon, it has some utility with Song of Aether, it has slow, it has a good secondary that we can use whenever we run out of ammo, and we have just some utility from the Stone of Malevolence and Akari Warband. This is really nice. The abilities that we are using is the Hunter's Mark and the Bullet Storm. This is a pretty standard HUGS build. When it comes to the traits, we are using the Ammo Reserves and Long Shot because we have to. We don't really need Long Shot. Ammo Reserves are very nice. Then we are using Regrowth and Fortify. Almost maxed out Triage, Vigor, Expertise, Amplitude, and Handling. Handling is not really necessary if you can control the weapon well enough, but the amplitude is really nice. As I've said previously, it increases the range of the Nightweaver's Grudge, and it increases the range of Song of Aether. Also, it increases the range of Spectral Blade's ability, and it increases the range of the explosion from the overloaded status effect. So let's see how it does on the dummy. Yeah, so we are easily getting over 4000 DPS with this build, sometimes even 5000 whenever all of our abilities are up. And we, as you saw, we have the overflow constantly thanks to the Stone of Malevolence. Right now it will end, and we can pop it again. It's just infinite. I think that they will patch it. I'm not sure how it will work. That's not how it's supposed to work. So, and also the nice thing about the Nightweaver's Grudge is that it shows you on the bottom whether it's active or not. So if we shoot the Song of Aether right there, as you can see, we have the bonus 20% crit chance and we have the haste active. It just shows up at the bottom, so you know whether it's active or not, you know whether it's in the range. And you can see the range is pretty big. And now I'd like to show you some clips that I've made with this build. Also, I was using the hotshot mod on this weapon instead of the overflow. You can basically just exchange them since they don't really give any crit chance. We have crit chance capped without them. It just depends whether you prefer 15% increase to your damage or you prefer 15% fire rate. Both are really good. It just depends on what you like more. Please let me know what you think about this build in the comments below, and also let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day.